Big Bo, look what I got a hold of. A Simplicity 738. I don't know the horsepower of the Briggs motor. It's got a 36-inch cut. It's the Simplicity 738 Broadmoor. I've been looking at this thing for about a week and a half now. I traded my little Planet Junior thing off, which I never showed it on Facebook. I was going to make a video of it, but didn't get to it. The motor will fire up, but there is water in the carb and in the gas tank. And the carb needs to be cleaned out anyway. It's stopped up. It's just sit for a long time. I've been wanting a Simplicity for a while. I'm actually going to mow my yard with this. It's got the light kit, which was optional from the factory. Starter generator works. The belts look decent shape. It's a 3-speed, and it has the choke and throttle right next to each other. Looks like it's got a newer amp gauge in it. Let's see, which one's a choke? This one is throttle. It's the black one. And this one's a choke. The one that moves easiest. Off, on, start. Pretty good. Decal's pretty good shape. It's got a wooden finish. I don't know if you can see it yet. It'll focus on it. You can sort of see it. It's got a wood finish piece on it. It's just a piece of glue. It's glued on. It's not wood, it's just plastic. Like it's got on the side. Which that'll probably clean up. I'm just gonna buff this or something. Might not do anything to it. I want to keep it original. I don't want to paint it. I got enough stuff to paint right now. The wheel horse needs this paint job bad. But it's got primer all over it, so it's fine right now. I got this and another deck, same exact size, for that Planet Junior. I paid $100 for the Planet Junior. He wanted $250 for this, so I traded. I didn't think he'd trade, but he did. Chrome bumper's got a tiny dent into it, like it's bent in, but you can take it off. I'm just gonna bend it back out. It's got a brand new fuel line. Let's pop the hood. It's missing the pins that hold the hood down, but it goes on pretty tight. It's pretty old Briggs. He said it was like a 7, I think. Pretty good compression. There's compression stroke. Right there. Regulators on top. I've seen in previous videos where this actually, where the plate right here that mounts the grill, it actually bolts up to the motor. It just, the bolts are missing. So it tells me somebody's had this grill off. Probably replaced the spark plug on it, never put it back on. That's fine, I'll just put some bolts in it, that's fine with me. He took the battery out, which that was part of the deal. He gets to keep the battery. All the electrical works good. It's still factory. It's not junked up like most of them are. The only slop is in the bottom bushing in the steering and the top one. Just need to replace them and put some, I don't know if you can see it or not, the shims. There's a universal joint right there built into the steering. So I'll put some little shims in there, and it should be good to go for the steering. Oh, this is pretty good. It's got newer front tires on it. They're the same on the front, but on the back, it's a brand new left tire. The right tire is probably a factory one. I don't know. But the left tire still has the nubs on it, and they just don't match, but it's fine with me. Axles come out like a rototiller axle with a pin. Pretty tiny transmission, but it works. I guess it's got high and low lever that goes right here because it's not connected to anything. Yeah, it does. Missing that pin. I'll just make a pin for it. It's a pretty small brake band too, right there. That looks rough, but it's actually pretty good. I gotta take the motor off. The oil seal, as Briggs motors get older, their oil seal right there, it just goes across right there. It's starting to leak up front. That's where all the oil's coming from. And then I gotta take this carb apart right here, and probably paint the muffler a little bit because I don't like my mufflers rusting. This is how the PTO works. Just press this lever forward, and then it actually pulls that back. Then this comes back, and then locks into place with this chain. I like this kind of chain. I just got it home. Never really even messed with it yet. There's how the deck goes down. Put lever on the right. I guess it's just one level right on the ground. But it's pretty good. Everything works good on it now. Just need to fix the carb. That's all they are. Mostly carbs and electrical on these things. Sometimes it's a tire, sometimes it's something else. Also, what I got in the deal was a Briggs & Stratton cast iron motor. That thing is huge. Here's a size comparison. There's a 12 horsepower bottom shaft Briggs, and here's that big 14 horse Predator that I have. It sort of makes the Predator look little to me. This is the one that went on a 210 Simplicity, I think. Missing the bracket right here, which he has it on another one there. So I'll go back and pay for it and buy it. Bracket, generator, and it's missing this pulley right here. I'm gonna buy all three of those for $30. This is just the pulley that you crank it with. It's got two pulleys on it, one to crank it and one to belt drive start generator. I bought the coil. I just gotta build a wire that comes up to the coil, to the spark plug. That needs to put a bolt into it and a gasket. Governors look screwed up to me, causing the carburetor's flooring itself right now, which ain't even started. Points box missing. I'll probably just bypass it with it. That thing's cool because I never use it. Let's see what else here. Get to Briggs. Working on a Honda mower right now for $150 just to fix it. Just a push mower. My neighbor did. Let's look at the other deck. It's behind the racer. Here's the other deck. It looks pretty good to me. I saw it sitting on its side, and I said everything moved right. And he said yeah. So we picked it up and screwed it. I turned it, and it was fine. Let's see. Broadmoor. Just gonna clean this carb out. It should be fine to go. Sharpen the blades. Fix the hood where it's not mounted on right, and fix the grill. Then get the battery off the 12. Because 12 sits all the time. The one I restored. Then this thing should be good to go. Pretty good trade to me. Looks pretty good. It fired up when we had it up there, but it didn't stay running because it has water in it. But that's fine with me. So, might be another update on that. It'll probably be the next video that I have. Please comment, rate, subscribe, stay tuned for more Tractor Madness.